Hey, this is James on Gaming, and I'm here checking out Savage Lands. So I got this game just a few days ago in a humble bundle, yeah, of like a bunch of survival games. Now originally my main draw for that was the fact that it had Rust, which is a game I've been looking at for a while, but no, it's actually been this that's been taking up most of my gaming time lately, because what it is basically it's a survival game, like in a fantasy world. So for someone who's been recently getting into survival games and who loves like fantasy settings, this is a delicious combination. Now this is from, oh shit, I forgot who the developers are, so I'll go and check that. Well, according to the Steam page, this is from Signal Studios and Smart Ghost. I guess it's a collaboration. Smart Ghost, this is their first game. Signal Studios, they've got another game called Toy Soldiers, which I've never heard of, but until now, so there's that. Anyway, let's get into it. As you can see, it seems to be quite multiplayer focused, but I've actually only ever played single player, and it seems pretty solid. So I've always just gone on a local game. I think that means it just creates a game for you. I've never had anyone join, so let's create a new character. Here's the character creation. It's not that great. You have a few hair options. I like this one, to be honest, but if you want to have a look at the others, Windows peak, okay, have a ponytail, a mohawk. But yeah, I kind of like that one. You can change the color. And let's have it white. Skin color. And change different faces. Yeah, it's not that great, and you can change his tattoos. They're all called Mark of something or other. Mark of the Dragon, Mark of Ram. Let's have Mark of the Wolf, because why not? And yeah, you can enter a name. I don't know. Let's call him Dave. Yeah, hopefully that will be work better in the full game. Let's create a new game. What to call it? Say game for review, if you want to call this a review. And there you go. Yeah, this is the only loading time you'll see. It's pretty long, unfortunately. So, first of all, it's not procedurally generated like most other survival games. It's always on the same map, and you always start in the same place, which sounds like it could be off-putting, but I think there's a good reason, because there is actually a good bit of story here. So I think like the setting, the world they created is important for the story, so there's that. So as you can see, it's all very cold. There's a lot of snow, and that's quite important. So if you look in the bottom left, bottom right, you have your meters. So at the top there, you have the meter is your health, and the small bit of blue is how cold you are. So as you can see, it's slowly going down and getting colder and colder. So that's pretty consistent throughout the game. Like, coldness is pretty big. And below that is my stamina. As you can see, as I run, it goes down, and the orange is my hunger. So the colder I am, the less maximum health I am, and the more hungry you are, the less stamina you have. So here we have a few starting items. It seems they're always the same. So let's get a stone hatchet, that's for cutting down trees and stuff. Some armor, a stone, that's useful, and a lore entry. The Savage Lands were centuries of tragedy. Yeah. You can read this when you play it. But yeah, that's how the story is told. You just find like notes and books, and you read them, and it kind of tells more of the story, which is pretty cool. Which is unlike anyway, I seem to have two of the same armor, so I don't need that. You press I to go into inventory, by the way. Let's move the stone up there, because we don't need that. Yeah. Let's go up here, let's chop this tree down. You can see so I've got some wood and some sticks. As you can see, you do have, well, if I can go this, you do have a checklist in the top right of things you can do. Mostly I find you can just ignore that really. It's kind of like a guide, but you can pretty much figure out what you need to do. So yeah, this is the, what is it called? What was it called again? Stone hatchet. Yeah, it's mostly used for getting sticks and wood. Yeah, they don't give off much, unfortunately. If we cut down the tree, they give off a lot more. Oh no, they ain't always. Yeah, usually just give like one stick, one branch, not a whole lot. Ah, that gave me nothing. Those are some mushrooms. They're used for crafting. Why not? Let's get them up. As you can see, you do have very limited inventory space, so I do tend to be wary about what I pick up. You shouldn't just pick up anything. And mushrooms I found not to be that useful, so. Yeah, you don't. Jeez, I'm getting really unlucky at the moment, aren't I? Oh, there you go. That drops a stick. Drops another stick. Oh, there, getting a lot there. Ah, now this is a problem. It's sometimes you just can't cut them down. There you go. Or you need to be a very specific place to cut it down, which can be very annoying. So yeah, get those for sticks. And is it? Let's cut down this tree. That'll give us some logs. And you see, when you kit it, it always chips it away here, no matter where you hit it, so pretty easy. And then you cut it once again, and it breaks up into blocks, because that makes sense. And yeah, satisfying some more of the checklist. Woo. And there's one more there. Anyway, the lore entry actually said to go up here to a burnt village, so let's do that. Unfortunately, I'm sure during one of my playthroughs I got a sword, but picked up a sword, but it doesn't seem to be one this time. So I guess it is a little bit random what your starting items are, unless it's over here. I don't know. Ah, some flint, that'd be very useful. You see, I can start a fire here. Do I have enough? 5 logs. I need 2 flint. Yeah, I have enough. Won't do that just now because I'm not quite cold enough. But anyway, we'll see if we can't craft anything. So yeah, you press I to go in the inventory. Was it J? No, it was K to go in the crafting menu. I don't really need to any of that. But yeah, you have your what's it, tabs like weapons, clothes, resources, food. And this is for things you've already, I think this is for repairing stuff, yeah. So you can see I'm near, oh shit, it's already at 44%. Oh, you see the line going down, so use stones to repair that, there you go. What I really need is something to cut stones down with. So this is weapons and tools in here. Unfortunately, it's hard to, it's in alphabetical order and you don't always know exactly what you want, what it's called, so, which is pretty annoying. You kind of need to be able to build it to know what you need, if that makes sense. Oh, there's another. Oh, we got some cotton here. Can use these to build. Yeah, let's just actually do some crafting now. Use the cotton to get some cloth shreds, and then use the cloth shreds to craft some bandages. Oh, that's useful. I've only got one, unfortunately. And you can see I'm filling up my space already. Speaking of which, I'm sure there was a bag back where I started, which I totally forgot about. Anyway, I picked up an apple, so there's a little entry, won't worry about that though. Unfortunately, food is very hard to come by. This is the only natural food I found, and the only other way to get food is to kill, I think it's like boars, and to cook their meat. But they're probably hard to kill. The only other weapon I've had is a stick. Oh! Just remembered about dual wielding. Actually, you have another slot on the far left there. And the only way you can fill that is by going into your inventory and dragging an item over, and then it's in your other hand, which is kind of slow, but it's pretty cool. And then it looks just like Skyrim, doesn't it? It's like, so you do right click to use left weapon and right click to use the right one, which probably sounds like it would get very confusing, but I don't really have a problem with it. I find it very natural. That's how it is for the default controls anyway. If you played Skyrim, you know what it's like, and probably knows it's quite easy. And I've just seen a skeleton over here, so let's go and fight him. Yeah, skeletons are the most common enemies you'll find. They're actually pretty easy. Hey, oh shit! I thought I had another one. No. I kind of do one big attack, and then you've got they're very slow. Yeah, very easy to avoid. Just wait to do that, and then attack him. There you go. Let's loot him. Oh, he's just got a bone. Okay. Yeah, we're getting pretty cold and pretty hungry. You know, let's eat an apple because we're getting hungry. Now there is another way you can craft by pressing. So you press K to go into here, but you press J. Click on this tab, and this is for crafting things in the world, putting them in the world. Let's build a crafting table. For that, I need a wooden plank. Also, let's click it, and it kind of creates a ghost. Oh shit! I hear another skeleton behind me. There he goes. Let's take care of him first. There you go. Anyway. We've got some mouldy, rotten meat. Unfortunately, you might imagine you could eat that and it'll just give you some negative effects. You can't actually eat it on this, but it is used for crafting. So, but as I said, since you have very limited inventory, I tend to avoid things I'm not going to use in the immediate future. So I'm not going to pick that up for the moment. Anyway, crafting table. So I need a wooden plank. So let's. Oop. There you go. It's hard to remember what brings up what. So let's create a wooden plank. I need some logs, so got that. And then I'll apply it to this, and there you go. And then now I can craft some more things. Can I actually? There you go. If I need to use a crafting table for it, I have the crafting table symbol there, so I can use the mushrooms to create bamboo powder. There you go, which apparently cures diseases. So that's pretty useful, isn't it? There you go, that's a nice inventory. Probably shown you pretty much everything you need to know. I would like to kill a boar or something, but for that I'll need the sword. And it's kind of hard. There's a deer over there, that's one of the checklists. I've never actually killed a deer. It'll probably run away, I'll need a bow for it. Oh yeah, let's build this fire then. I think I got everything. Oh no, I probably don't have enough stones. Yeah. Right. To collect stones, you need to, well, you need a specific tool, and then to go to any stones, go to any of the rocks and start hacking away. But they're very hard to build. Resources are very hard to come by. As I said, like in starting area, I've picked one up a few times, but I don't know. I guess it is kind of random. I don't see anything around here. Guess let's go back to the starting area. Maybe. I think this is the way to the starting area. Oh, some stones on here. Hey, you can find them randomly as well. So there's that. Oh, there you go. I did miss a few things. Oh, and there's. Is this where I started? Shit, I missed a lot. I think there's that bag I was talking about. So now I have some more More slots. There's some flint. A wooden stick. A sinew. Those are extremely useful. And leather strips. And another raw entry. Final plea. Yeah, this is different from where I started. But it's pretty near. To you, unfortunate reader, heed this, my last confession. Though this place was not always like this, we community leaders failed our people in these lands. In penance of this failure, I hope to save at least you. Just up the coast, you'll find the charged range or a farmstead, which we've just been to, so yeah. Anyway, sinew. I think that's what I needed to actually build some more tools. There we go, we have a lot more here now. As you can see, the sinew is an ingredient for all of them. What I need, I can craft a sword, but I think I'd rather craft something for stones, for getting stones. You can see you'll need, you're looking for here like what it mines. Mines rocks, cuts trees, cuts bushes, mines rocks. Oh, should we have the wooden mace or the stone hammer? Yeah, the stone hammer's more durable, so we'll go with that one. So, oh shit, I hear something. I don't see something. Oh well. Damn, I'm getting cold. I better do this fast. Anyway, so let's you actually can get a lot of things from the rocks. I'm quite red. I don't have much space left. Let's see. There's some clay. Yeah, it is kind of slow. You do get some stones eventually. There is a stone. Yeah, you get the idea. I probably have enough stones now. Ah, there was one more thing. There are also nodes that give specific resources. Here we go. You go up to it and then it lights up red. I think this one just gives flint. There you go. So if you specifically want flint, go up to one of these and it'll just give you flint. I think I'm pretty sure the rocks do give you flint, but among the other things it drops as well. So. Anyway, how many stones do we have? We have 6, which is exactly enough. So let's go build this fire. 6 stones, 3 logs, 2 flint. There you go. And you see my coldness is going up or going down. And let's cook the. Wait a minute. For some reason I assumed we had meat we can cook, but I don't, which is unfortunate. Oh look, we got a stone sword. That's the sword I was talking about. So yeah, I guess you do always have the same. Let's drop it. I wanted to swap it with the bandages. Oh look, I have some. I should stack them. There you go. And you know what? Now we've got the swords, I can hopefully go and find a boar to kill. Oh shit, that's not what I was thinking of. Actually, you probably don't really need to. You get the idea. So yeah. One more thing is that I think the focus of the game is to keep exploring and going off. First when I played this, I thought it was kind of Minecrafty, where you need to stay in one place, you know, build yourself up and you know, create some shelter and try and survive in one place. But I think you need to continually be on the move, kind of like what's it, The Long Dark, something like that. So it's just pretty exciting. So yeah, I mean, this is Savage Lands. I gotta say, if you've played a lot of survival games like The Long Dark, The Forest, can't really think of any others right now, and if you're a bit sick of them right now, this, you probably won't enjoy this too much, because it doesn't do a whole lot different. It's just like a very different setting. But if you are still into it and you're a fan of fantasy worlds, something with a story, which is quite a bit different, then yeah, you'll probably get a lot out of this. Oh, something I forgot to mention. The developers do seem to be very active with updating it. In fact, the last update was on the 9th of August, which is 3 days ago, as of the time of this recording. So, I reckon it's well supporting if you're into survival games and you're looking for something a bit different. So, yeah, and that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, do I need to go in there? What? Okay. What the heck is going on? Holy shit.